It's one of my favorite stories because there's in your career they often say, some years you're lucky and some years you're good. I think you're probably pretty lucky if once or twice in your entire career are you lucky and good on the same year. And that was my COVID story. We have our holding company that holds all the assets of these businesses we run and own is called Perfast Holdings, and it's half the word of perfect and half the word of fast. And I'm the fast part of the equation. But I really think, Mike, that so many of us, they wait to answer a customer till their writing is perfect. La Vista is, and then and they wait so long, they always miss the shot. And like my entire life is about, I'm in the 11-foot pool before I even realize that I'm drowning, because I think we're so capable of figuring stuff out and we don't practice that muscle. But the only way to get really good at figuring stuff out is to figure stuff out a lot. So if you practice that muscle and you put them in positions where it's like you say yes and then figure it out, that was really our COVID story. I always listen to people that are way more successful than me. He just said, Courtney, are you thinking about COVID enough? And it just was like one of those things that made me think, I hope so. But I heard that and I thought about it differently. So I spent a lot of time and I started getting these little Zoom calls I put together before Zoom was a thing. And I'd say to all the people on there, I'm like, what are you doing in preparation for COVID? And I heard, wait and see, wait and see, wait and see, wait and see. And I'm like, that's not it. So I got off of those calls and I started calling companies like Whole Foods and Costco and Sam's Club. And I saw in Italy in February, there were people eating at restaurants behind acrylic. They're scared about these germs. Well, we're a very big acrylic fabricator. And something made me start calling grocery stores and saying, do you need acrylic? Thinking between the cashier and the person. And about March 22nd, I got my first bite. Like 2 days after shutdown, it was Costco, and they were like, listen, we need all our registers covered in acrylic with framing, with this, and you can only do the job if you can do it by Sunday. And it was like Friday afternoon or something, and I said, we'll be there. We'd never made a sneeze guard in our life, and we figured it out, we did it. And really, Mike, that became the first of, we sold over 7 figures in 3 weeks, and it was an absolute rocket ride.